Hello and welcome to Writing for Business, Industry, and Technology. My name is Dr. Thomas Reynolds and I will be your professor this summer session. This is what our course looks like. If you look at the screen, here's my cursor, right? So here's my introduction information. Right now you'll see the phone number has not yet been listed. It will be listed when the course goes live, but the best way to contact me, of course, is via email. I am available to meet for office hours at your convenience, so we will schedule those, and I'll talk a little bit more about that as we get into the class. For this course, we have 3 different textbooks, and those textbooks give you a good sense of what we'll be working on in this class. So traditionally, when we think of technical writing, we think of something like this last book, Writing for Science and Technology. Traditionally, the technical writer would have worked with scientists and people in technological fields to take complex technical information and make it more useful and usable for lay people. So think about the kinds of instruction manuals you might get with a new computer. How does somebody who's not a computer scientist or a computer engineer understand what they need to know about using that computer? That's what a technical writer did in the past. Nowadays, of course, some of these technical processes are things we all do all the time, right? We use computers and phones that are more powerful than those computers, and we don't need a manual anymore because they've become part of our work environments. So what's transformed then is, of course, there are still technical writers who work in those scientific and technological fields. But what we've recognized is that people who are experts in writing, particularly writing in workplaces, can use those skills in different ways in business writing, for example, like our first book here, What Works and What Won't, and in creating where most of our writing is happening nowadays for digital writing, in this case, the idea of content writing. So creating content as something that is distributed via the internet rather than something that was printed in a manual or in a set of instructions or on the box of cereal or whatever we were writing before. So that's what we'll be working on through this course. In order to work through the course, you'll just scroll down. First, you'll see Course Overview. And our Course Overview is where you can find some of those core course documents, like our syllabus. It's going to tell you what we do week by week and have the policies for the course in it, including how your grade will be calculated. Discussion board rubric. Discussion boards are central to the work we do in any graduate course, and so that will show you how you will be graded. And then some kind of basic procedures and policies. And when you're ready to get started, you'll scroll down to week 1, Monday, June 7th through Sunday, June 13th. That means the course opens on Monday, June 7th, and it will be, this week will be completed and due by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, June 13th. And you'll always see down here a due date in this overview. You have your overview that says to get started, complete the following assignments. In this case, we have 2 discussion boards, introductions, and what do you know about good writing, technical communication, professional writing, editing, and content management. When you're ready to jump in, you would just click on one of them. It will open it up and you'll be ready to add your new discussion topic, or in this case, read mine or one of your classmates and use the reply button way over here to answer that person. Please note that in your discussion boards, you will be asked to not only post, but also respond to classmates and continue those conversations on your own post as your classmates respond to you. Then you'll learn there's some reading. In the first section, we just have some articles to give you a week to get your books. And then you will have 2 more discussion posts or discussion boards. And then here's just some additional information, different sites of interest to technical writers that you might want to check out if this is the area you plan to work on in the future. I have also opened the work for the first real module of the course, which is weeks 2 to 3. And there we'll be focusing on business writing. So we're talking about expectations, products, and training. So a lot of what happens in business writing isn't just the day-to-day writing, but actually creating documentation and conducting training so that other writers in your workplace are doing the right things and communicating the right messages in the right way, whether that's through internal or external communication in that workplace. You'll see it's set up the same way, right? So to get started, then some readings. In this case, our first book, Read Business Writing, What Works, What Won't by Wilma Davidson, and a couple of articles. And then we have textbook exercises, a memo assignment, a training video assignment, and then additional resources. The other topics right now are hidden. We'll get to those as we work our way through the course. I look forward to working with you all. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to contact me at reynolds@nsula.edu.